I see you over there. Oh, yeah. Gonna do all the work, and that guy's gonna snipe him. Yep. No XP for me. Ask for a job. Hit the road. Find Fat Mike. So, ouch. We don't have that kind of money. If there's light sources. Angry goats. Hey. Oh yeah, the mail. I wonder if they changed this stuff. It was pretty abusable last time I played. Good thing you get XP for doing this too. All right. I don't remember. Did I check the lost and found when I was here first? I don't think I did. Apparently not. Okay, we can build up the wind well. This was ammo crafter. I think it makes the ball bearing ammo. Yeah. Feed in the iron scrap and it makes the ball ammo. Alright, I think we are done here for the moment. And Mike's is, youch. 1.5 kilometers. Wow, of course, it's on the opposite side of Frank and Ron's. Thanks, Random Map Gen. Appreciate that. We are out of water. That didn't help much. I forget what the low-level vehicle takes to get fixed up. So last time we based out of one of the local settlements. I think I had planned on at some point in the future in my play in the game to base out of Fat Mike's big junkyard. Not sure I'll do that this run. Depending on how long I play. Alright. I don't think we have any more quests here for the moment. No job available. On you run. No job available. I'm running out of storage room for bulk items. Look at all that food. I also forget if we have sort buttons. I don't see a sort button. Filters. An awful lot of food. That's a lot of food. All right, we got some arrows. We fixed up the bat. We're out of hydration.
Are you okay? Oh, really? What? But why? Back on it, robot.
And Dana gets us some more resistance. Good old ball gun.
Are you okay? Yes. What?
Look at the vehicle real quick. Remind me of what it takes. So the dust glider, N5-1, the specialty parts. All right.
Frank, are you okay?
What you got, Frank? Got the ball cap? Got the wooden crate blueprint. That's right, I need to look at that, what it takes to make. Concrete set. The crates and yeah, we definitely need that, but I don't have the cash yet. Biodiesel. Trader's map we'll buy en masse later. Wall and gate. skin, and now we can wait on.
But like, nothing.
So, blueprints, wooden box, 10 planks, 10 nails, 60 liters, 60 liters. That's definitely what I need. Unlock. We got the nails. I have not been bringing back the planks. There's a lot of planks down at Oasis. I just didn't pick them up. There's crates where you just keep picking up plank after plank after plank. They take up a lot of space. Oh, there we go. We've got enough for one. Oops. Do I want to make one here, though, or do we want to start setting up in a town? Because we're pretty much done here, except for occasional revisits. So, let's go look at Stuffy Stop real quick before I decide to make any more changes here. So, Stuffy Stop. 3D view on.
I don't know, McCoy.
There we go. That's what the 3D view thing does. Puts it on your horizon. Alright, yeah, let's go look at Stuffy Stop. This would be the kind of place where I'd set up last time. We protected the little village from the lowlifes raiding it, and then we slowly built it up with various structures. We built our own stuff. It's a big part of the game is recovering the wasteland, improving the various locations, helping folks out. Or, you know, being an a-hole raider and just ruining everything for everybody. Your choice. I don't remember if I can pick up boxes and move them. I want to say I can't. That's why I want to come over here before I start setting up larger storage solutions over there. I'll probably need at least one wooden box over there anyway for occasional drop box stuff, but right now, while I am so short on raw materials, goats over here killing lowlifes. Charge of the goat brigade. Where the heck's the other corpse? I hate finding this stuff in the dark. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Huh. Know where that first goat went. Oh well. Who needs loot? So, this is stone production. Once you get people moving in, it'll start producing stone automatically for you. That is put in plastic scrap, get out plastic sheets. This one is lumber production. Wood production shack. Same thing. You get faction status and start feeding the people and helping them out, and it'll start generating sticks and lumber for you. County board for missions. Kill lowlifes. Guns and ammo. A huge storage if you can finish building it. It's actually, I mean, that's the worst part. 80 beams. That means you have to run out and find those pieces of wreckage over and over and over and over again. Now we're up there doing the Lord's work, getting me some free loot. So the lowlife spawn out around the town, and they just slowly make their way in. But you want to avoid attacking any of the lowlifes that look like this, that don't have like hit point indicators and such. These are lowlifes that are friendly to the village coming in to help out. That guy is not friendly. The lowlife grunt who's beating up the other ones. You got the problem of accidentally hitting friendlies when you try to fight. Is really annoying. Like this situation. Piece of crap. Just killed 2 of the friendlies. This stage, it's almost impossible to keep these guys from doing damage. Alright, got a trader up here. Cargo manager. This is more mail stuff, so I can buy a food crate. Or no, I can buy a drugs crate, then deliver it somewhere else. So it would show a drug symbol here, and then it would pay me this much. So this is a place where I could turn in a mail crate for money, or a food crate for money. So you can run back and forth between Ammo Jacksons and here doing deliveries. But we would outgoing, the only one we could do would be a drug crate. The exploitable part of it previously, and possibly still, is that you can do multiples. So, as literally as many as you can carry. So if you have a huge backpack and a vehicle, you can just load up on a dozen of them at one spot and deliver a dozen to the next spot in the chain. And you just loop back and repeat that for easy money. Dehydrated, drink any water. That right there is where I get in trouble. I start to swing, and one of these NPCs steps right into the swing, and they get mad at me. Ag production, the water, or I can never remember the name. Windwell. That is the barracks. to increase the defensive capabilities. Planks, planks, planks. Yep, planks, planks, planks. Big stone stash. I think that appears, if I remember right, that appears automatically when you acquire, I guess, 15 stones in your inventory. Just magically appears. Alright, that's the major loot. Dude's just gonna kill everybody. Nope, don't stand next to me. You're gonna get me shot. Yeah, the quantities of these guys is just ridiculous at this stage. Meteor shower. Oh, we haven't had one of those yet. Alright, let's get out in the open. Where are they coming from? Away. Gotta be ready. Oop, that one doesn't look good. Yeah, I can't even come close to keeping up with the dead. There's just so many of them pouring in. Hoping to find enough planks and nails. That's the main donation center where you can donate food and water to help this community out. Let's see. So, yeah, pretty generic little settlement. We'd want to get the main storage up and running. Get another tower up somewhere. Then start repairing things. Then start feeding food and water in to grow the community. Put walls up around the place, theoretically. I never was a fan of the walls. So much time and effort to put up for what I consider pretty little benefit. They've already killed pretty much everybody in the village. The only ones left, I think, are the NPC there who they never go after, and the guy in the tower. Just too many of them till you get some stuff set up. What do I got? 15 planks, only 2 nails though. I don't have enough to put up the boards with only 2 nails. Or put up the wood boxes. These guys don't drop nails often enough. Guess I could put up a big stone stash, drop stuff temporarily, but I really got to make the decision whether I want a base here or not. The other problem is Mike's is a kilometer, probably 2 kilometers from where I'm at now. And there aren't a lot of other locations right next to him. Whereas here, I've got Frank and Ron that I want to return to semi-often. And Mo Ace, who I also want to return to semi-often. So, short term, it's a big problem. Because of the distances. Longer term, less of a problem. Once you get vehicles going, you can make that trip in not too long. But that's much longer, much farther away. Not sure. Let's see. So the problem with getting a vehicle up and running right now is less than regular materials. Those you can find just through running around constantly. It's the specialty items for vehicles. Those are going to be a problem. I think it's the hammer. And you go hammer the vehicle wrecks to get parts. Or you go visit places like Mike's. There's junkyards you go to specifically to get car parts. Again, I believe with hammers, you got to have a lot of hammers with you or parts to make hammers. Because they wear out pretty quick. And storage slots to hold the junk when you're not getting the parts that you actually want. I forget the balance. Oh yeah, I've played it quite a bit before. I'm just revisiting it after, I'm not sure when I last played it, but it's had 3 or 4 fairly good-sized updates since I last played. So, I'm remembering things. Alright, let's go ahead and set up, if it'll let me. I forget where it prevents me from building. Where's the big stone stash? Haven't read it yet. "30 small stones." But it's a 60-liter, 60-kilogram stash. I have 30 stones? I have 22 stones. Which means I'd have to set up a small stash to drop... Well, I could drop some stuff over here. Drop about 15 here. So, we drop... Yeah, it's already full. But I could run back to Frankenron's, grab the stone I have there, and or make a pickaxe. Hello. Where's the guard? I'm trying to keep myself not between the bad guy and the guard. Hey, look, more stone. Probably be quicker just to keep hanging out here and grabbing stone off of corpses and then make the big stone stash. Another job, please. Beat 8 lowlifes. Oh, we're going insane from thirst. Forgot about that. Well, hi there, guys. Such a ridiculous number of these guys at this stage. Nobody drops any kind of food or water. So the problem you run into is what I'm experiencing right now. My food bar is full. It effectively won't let me eat anymore. So even though the thing I'm trying to eat has some hydration value to it, it won't let me because my food bar is full. So you always have to be careful about that and balance what you eat. Make sure you don't run into the problem I've got right now where I can't deal with it because I can't do anything with my food bar full. None of these are pure hydration solutions. Where's the... I don't remember. Does this place have a little water? I think they just have the wind well. Yeah, none of these are going to solve my problem. I don't want to carry this crap back and forth. The other problem with setting up as a base here at this stage is you're just constantly getting interrupted by these guys wandering in nonstop. Ah, they got the better one. It's empty. Of course it is. Don't have 10 and 10. I don't have 30, and I'm out of hydration. 26. So close. And of course, they always run straight at you. They ignore everything else. Come on, just give me a few more stones. All I want. What do I need? 2 more? Something like that. $22.28. Now we finally got a brief lull. Let's go get some cactus fruit or cactus leaves. Hmm. Just too late again. Stop teasing me. Arrgh. Coffee. All right, we've got enough stone if I can fit it in my inventory. Like to set up a second one or go get my materials and bring the thing back and do the box over here. I think that would be better. For the moment, we need to dump everything in here though. Bizarre Intel market shift. I think that's the dynamic market rotating goods and items. That's new. That Frank and Ron over there? Yeah, Frank and Ron over there. So, vehicle. Did I bring my... So, you grab that and then you break scrap off. And occasionally, like that, you get in a car part. So, that's how that works. No idea why that's just floating there. So we're going to try to relocate the bulk of my raw materials. Probably going to take at least a couple trips.
I don't know, McCown. But like, I don't know, McCown.
Now we almost got it all. Still got that one. So yeah, one more trip. That's not too bad. 2 trips. You have water this time? 0.25. I think 0.25 is the maximum it can have. Well, at least we're going somewhat in the right direction to get a bit closer to Mike's. So these are the 3 I want to have access to. That's the occasional trip back to Frank and Ron's. Mostly when I have cash to buy up locations of merchants. Basically, you buy maps over and over and over and over again there to populate your map with all the different merchants. And there's tons of them. One more trip. All right. Be good to get everything in one spot right there in the town with the stuff replenishing semi-regularly. And the constant supply of raw materials from all of the lowlifes getting killed by the guards and me. It's the other reason to set up in a place like that, because you just constantly have supplies, low-level supplies at least, being handed to you by the lowlifes, and you can keep doing missions for the job board for XP rewards. I'm not sure if I want to go to Big Mike's right now or get working on getting that depot up and running. Get that depot up, you don't need any other storage for quite a while. Just have one mass storage point, which is very convenient. I think that is a new metal loot point.
Yeah. Willing to pay a joke? What? What? But why? Yes. Frank, are you okay?
I have to bring the arrows. Hey, Frank and Ron, you wanna help out here?
Willing to pay a joke? No. Okay.
More important to grab this stuff. Oh yeah, see, look at that, 12 traverses. I need 80 for the depot, so you only need to find 8 or 10 of these metal deposit locations. It sounds like a lot, but it's not too tough to find that many with a couple of resets. You know, take what you can. Yeah, no surprise it leaves the traverses. Let's get them head over here, and we'll have to make another trip or two.
Frank, are you okay? Welcome, everyone. No. Yeah.
Because this is part-time. This is going to despawn. So I need to pull the parts out while I can.
Oh, really? But why? Yes. You stay here? Hey, Frank. What?
That's super heavy. All right, we'll leave that there for now. I'll have to check the perimeter around Stuffy Stop, see if there's any more of those points. Once I get all the materials over here, we'll be able to, I think, make hopefully one more big stone stash. Might save the wood and nails for other things. And then just work on the depot. Sure has been dark a long time. Need to get a bed made too. I don't remember if there's I think there's a sleeping spot somewhere in the town. But I don't remember. Oh crap, we hit 60 liters already. It goes so fast. I only have 6 stones. Ouch. Means we're quite a ways from doing another one. Really?